So today I'm starting No I'm Not a Human Let's Playthrough, hoping to get through it from start to finish, and then maybe we'll do some more playthroughs with aiming to try and do different endings and sort of meet all the characters and see what it is like. I'm kind of looking forward to this, so let's take a look. I believe there is a tutorial mission, but it might be important to the story, so I'm gonna play through it. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Okay. Gloomy. Always gotta look around before the tutorial mission starts, haven't you? Just never know what surprises there might be. Your neighbour's house stands alone in a hayfield. There is no lights in the window. Looks like the family is asleep. Bedroom. Okay, let's go and see what horrors await me. Hey neighbour, long time no see. How's life? It's alright. Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something really bad seems to be heading our way. Just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me... Excuse me. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They are calling themselves visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happened to the sun? Either it's going to explode, or something's going to explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you've noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. How can I trust him? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Guess that's my cue to go to bed, maybe? Night-night. Breaking news! At 6:28 AM today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. The irony. That was a QR code then. You know what, just because I'm a bit of a freak like that. No. I wanted to see whether it was a QR code or not. Oh, doggy. No, cat. I was a cat. Could be a dog. Maybe it's a metaphor like man. Okay. He said he'd meet me in the kitchen in the morning, so here he is. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in your house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you're letting inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to make a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out of your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we do now is try to survive. I'm hoping this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it all from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's it. Now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of my beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Not one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you feel really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Excuse me, there's a cockroach in my... Burberkearney. World's gone to shit, but cold beer still hits right. Loneliness and isolation. Okay, I've whacked back a beer. Let's go and hit the hay, I guess. Daytime, nighttime. Not sure whether I heard a knock on the door then. Oh, hello. I see a few teenagers hanging out the yard. They are sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Get out of my property! In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbour who's currently visiting you. Lights blazing through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. What are we doing to the left? There's a deadly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Who that? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing me to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here? How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, and then go out at night and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll go get your dad for you. I'll go get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks. You too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. That was low because I was taking shelter. I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So, what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You sure won't make... Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never gonna get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out? Why do you think... Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's just a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have noticed. No one would have fucking noticed. You know what? Yeah. I mean, they didn't kill him. So, let's let him in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to hills of... What? Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well... No, I shouldn't promise anything. Someone else here? Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said that we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. I mean, I'm not sure about these eyes, but I'm just gonna let her in. Thank you. Thank you so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Really? How many people are gonna knock today? There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if I crashed here for the night, here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. It's a bit of trouble. Does my house look like a safe place to you? Honestly, your place looks safer than any other we've seen, right, honey? I don't really know how to explain it. Big house, little out of the way, no nosy neighbours, less chance of some cuckoo showing up, right? Can your wife speak for yourself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day. If we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. I've already got 2 people in here. And yeah, something's not right here. You should leave. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired too. Looks like no one's coming else. No, looks like no one else is coming today. Let's see, who we got? So it looks like during the night, I can't chat to people. Teenagers are still there. Pesky teenagers. Save the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. I've only got 1. Okay. Good night. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surprised average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's overgrowing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behaviour of humans. Avoid contact at all cost. In one case, a visitor was able to identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Okay. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. That seems... If you was in America right now, or Turkey, that would be very unlucky for you, because you'd have these perfect white teeth. Yes? There's something you wanted? I need to test you. What would you like to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Taking that odour of sadness and smoke. Well, to me, they don't look perfectly white. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. That's fair. Where are you? Really? Did you opt to go in the storage cupboard? Hello. I hope this all ends soon. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, what are you going to do? Make a decision based on my teeth? Oh, okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. They're perfectly white teeth. So, do I fit the description? I'm a visitor? How? I can't be. Oh God, I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. I went to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? It was the fact that she remembered that she went to the doctors. Was you sure? How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed and cry my eyes out. But then I got there and saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something. So I went to her room to find out what she was up to. But I closed the door and started hearing a strange sound. It's kind of freaking me out. But I decided to take a peek and and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the floor when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralysed by fear. And then I need to lay down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Let's have a chat with this fella. Let's have a chat with this fella. Take two. Yes. Was there something else you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun tethering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some drove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Molten hopes taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Interesting. I mean, she has perfectly white teeth. Do I take action? The one. I need to check myself. Screw this. Yes, doesn't want to check himself, which is kind of peculiar. She did have very white teeth, but she'd say she'd just been to the dentist. And then she remembers getting fired. She seems to have a backstory, so I'm a bit more lenient with her. And you know what? 104941. 104941. Let's give him a ring, shall we? Hey neighbour, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple of people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. It says it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can you do? What can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Any questions? How do you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service, 4Rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on TV or radio ads. Any questions? Okay, so radio adverts or TV adverts. Let's catch signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjustment for volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the waves. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the waves you need in the right knob. Okie dokie. It's an email to send. Am I really human? Here it is. Send your photo to us, please. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I didn't take a note of that, do I even have a computer? To my office. Nope. What was that? One of those magazines where you could find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Really clean this bug out, really, shouldn't I? Okay, well, it doesn't seem like I have a PC. Do you have a PC on you? Doesn't want to check himself. Okay, well, I guess we, hit the hay. Let's see if there's any TV commercials. Ah, 4Rest. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down the store, but with 4Rest you can get everything you need by picking up the phone. Just call this number and your groceries will be on your door within 1 day. Hoping I'll have to take a note of that. 4Rest, delicious relaxation right at your door. Guessing it's gonna be on there now, maybe? Yeah. Let's give them a call and see. Hello, you've reached Rest Food Deliveries. Would you like to place an order? Let's do this one. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please accept your delivery tomorrow night. Okay. Do I have to pay for this? Cucumber Day. Hi. Forest delivery here. Didn't think drivers were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 litres of water at a time. I wish I got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept the delivery? I guess so. Here you go. Have a good day. Or, I mean, night. Still not used to that. Well, I didn't die, so that was good. What the? Hey, hey! You on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash at yours for the night? Just, what's with your face? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out there already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So you want people to lie? So you want to lie to people? I call it lying. People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes, if you remind them of the way they used to be happy, back when their goals weren't so simple to survive, but to create something beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Life's gotten a little bitter lately. I mean, we could do with some positive energy. Like we just could, couldn't we? Couldn't we? Couldn't we? Couldn't we? Let's let him in. Hope you remember what it feels like to feel joy. Maybe then, death won't be the only thing on your mind. Huh? Hey kid, how are things holding up round your neck of the woods? I ain't from round here, never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to, no more. Angel do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? Why are you traveling? You seen these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then slip in our homes and all hell breaks loose. Vermin need to be wiped out. Every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same? No, you ain't a fool. No, you ain't a fool, kid. But hell if I'm gonna just shoo him away. Just one go, and I'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. I'm getting a second chance with them crafty vermins. Yeah, I don't really trust. Like, this guy might just outright shoot the one with nice teeth. You should leave. Hell, maybe that's for the best. Might be one of them yourself. Slit my damn throat before the morning. I swear I'll leave no vermin standing. Just watch, kid. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. Just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might find some peace in your home. How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace. So, a long time ago. A long time. Take off your jacket. The heat doesn't bother you? Yeah, that's a bit weird. I'm always cold. Well, this burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take my layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? That's a bit of a weird thing to say, so you should leave. I understand. Goodbye then. I can see your hands are strained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right. I'm sure you don't want to waste bullets. Goodbye. Okay. She just wants to get put out of her misery. See if I can ring, I can't ring. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Nope. I don't look that way anymore. Doesn't look out that window anymore. You see your neighbour and his daughter through the window. They are playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. I don't even know what it's called. Hey, Gerald. The bodies of teenagers are laying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh dear. I've not let anyone in today, have I? I mean, it could have been my neighbour. He is on the same side. Interesting. I know it. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has found a new organisation to address the emergency situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered new ways to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. It's not really the same picture, is it? Oh, they're saying to come out of the ground, okay. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Okay, well, let's I don't think it's going to be this guy. Yes, was there something you wanted? Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore, it's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life dreary enough before all of this, and now one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole Baptist world. I'd rather he didn't. And one, I don't have a chandelier, so oh yeah, this guy. Let's test this guy. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, let's test him. Go on, if it helps you. Let's test his teeth. Yeah, take a look. Perfectly white teeth. I wonder if a person's teeth says a lot about them. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Okay, well. Let's see, store cupboard gal. Hey, I hope all this ends soon. Let's check your hands. You want to look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check, but okay. Come on. That's 2 signs. Well, what's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging the dirt at all. I'm sorry. How did all this crack get under my fingernails? I couldn't have walked around filter this long, could I? How odd. Shoot her! I'm scared of dying. Wait, can I cover my eyes? Do I have some kind of bandage? Okay. Not on my watch. I'm just gonna... Don't mind the smell in there. Let's give the old neighbour a call. Hey neighbour, you saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets were dangerous. Weren't dangerous. Jeez, I was wrong. Guess I was wrong. My daughter's talking me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. God, I never forgive myself if something happened to her. She's my whole world. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, he'd head straight back home. Or we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at the home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Be careful. Okay, well, I think that's all. It says if we can tune in to anything. Doesn't seem like there's... Okay, 777 460. I think. Hello, please hold whilst we contact you with the available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? What do you mean? Why do you need to know who I am? To help me banish the visitor spirits from within you. Alright, never mind. Listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You are not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came. But no worries, we can work with this. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4. So Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only that one. Occasionally. Oh, no, you must stop immediately. Well, kombucha is known an ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting their spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely, or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realise you're being controlled. Alright then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Yes. Alright, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, spectres aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Thank you for using your service. A consultation fee will be charged to your connections account shortly. I thought this call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call has a small consultation charge. How would you rate your service today? Go fuck yourself. Okie dokie. Well, I got an achievement there that said keep control of your body. Which is a bit of a strange achievement to get over a phone call. Okay. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbour's house. You wonder what they are talking about. Maybe they are taking soil supplies, samples, or looking for somewhere to set up base. Interesting. The charred chunks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think of what diseases could spread if the decayed flesh was left out to rot out there. Interesting. For a minute I thought it was a person stood there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor? Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I'll take it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Well, there's the pale man. Guys, he's over here. And I guess if I am alone, then he can tell.